Hello everyone and welcome. Today I'm gonna be going over some merchantry tips and how I do it. So without further ado, let's get into this. So first of all, talking about um, your workers, right? You want the same four workers, preferably yellow, and always use these. It's a good thing if you have the same workers. It's actually recommended that you use the same workers because they get some bonuses upon finishing events. So make sure you always have the same ones. That's why I renamed all of them to Merchant 1 to 4. That would be the first tip. Second tip, this is what I usually do. I just take out and ensure that in my cart before starting I have 25 of each 4 goods. Okay, I do that because it offers you still some space left, because in the global you only have 800 LT, and then you can buy almost 2 full goods. So right now I'm gonna start in Calphion City and let's see if I get what I actually want. Uh, the good the thing that you're actually looking for is to buy 2 goods at the beginning, right? So you want 2 goods that you buy, and then you're gonna wait for the value reset. So I'm just gonna go in the trade shop. I got in Delphi Outpost, Keplan, and Etheria. So since this isn't what I want, because I want 2 goods, I'm just gonna end it here. I'm gonna end, then I go back to my camp and wait 1 more minute till I can rejoin and actually get what I'm interested in, which is 2 goods to sell in the very next city. So in 40 seconds I can rejoin. Okay, so this is my second, and as you can see there's 4 seconds left, so I'm gonna quickly buy. I didn't manage, but as you can see the percentage already reset. So basically you want to buy when the arrow is down, but for goods you can always buy, so it's always a good thing to buy the goods, but always make sure to buy the cheapest one. So second tip I would say, as you can see I got 100, right? I got 0 owned, so I'm gonna buy 100. If I could, I wouldn't have bought 100 over here because I already have 25, so I can sell only 100 per city. But since this applies to me, this is good. I'm gonna buy 66. I could have also bought this, but this is for Florin, so for now we're just gonna skip on that. And after this is done, I'm gonna open the map and I'm gonna go and auto path to this. Why I do this is because it automatically starts uh, going towards the city I want. Okay, and I let it go like this. I open quickly the cap map, check the nodes if there's any good nodes like this that I want. So after that I'm gonna try and go to Florid. Another good tip is the value change and the node reset. So basically in 13 minutes from now all the nodes will reset. So if you think that you can't get to the next city in that time frame, then don't even bother. Stay in the city, wait a bit, and then you can go ahead and go to the next city. People are debating of speeding up um, is actually beneficial. I would say it is, because there are 2 types of food you consume. So basically when you go on your merchantry run, when you're on the map, you consume food, right? You consume 140, as you can see, based on the distance traveled, right? And 50, as you can see, based on the time you spent. So because with the acceleration you actually move faster towards your destination, you spend less food on the time spent. Okay, now that we're on the second city, I'm gonna show you what I usually do. I clear up everything over here, right? I check over here if I got something, I take it, I go to sell, instantly sell everything, right? Go to exchange, check if I have any resources that I want, and I don't this time. Always buy the food, so you always want to buy the food. And let's see if I got unlucky. Bear, Trent, and I did. Okay, so because this happened, right, and I only have one, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go to Calpheon because I already know that I can sell something, I can buy something for Florin over there. So I'm gonna go to Calpheon. Actually, that means I'm gonna backtrack a bit. So I'm gonna be going auto to Calpheon, but I will quickly open up the map and check for a different route, right? Even though it's gonna be probably a bit, yeah, there it is. So I'm gonna go like this. And this way I can take more nodes. Okay. While you're collecting a node, it's very important to constantly be moving your cart, right? Once the event is opened, as you can see in just a moment, right? You see, in this case it's white, a white line right at the edge. That's up till that point you can actually move the cart. And based on the argument previously said, it's a good thing to always be moving, right? Because you're losing food by standing in one place. This is a kind of a bad start, but we're gonna try and get a 4S out of it. Hopefully this works out. Okay, I'm gonna collect this, and now because I almost I sold close to 10 million, I'm gonna get a free 100k. Thank you very much for that. I'm gonna go ahead and sell. As you can see, I can sell something. Always buy the resources, right? Even if it's 6% like this, you see that I can almost get 100 free, right? So that's basically based on it's based on the rarity rather than amount. So even though you lose on rarity, you're still gonna get more overall resources, which you can later on trade in for other resources. Okay, going to Florin. As you can see, I have a good path over here, so I'm gonna take this one. I'm gonna speed up. I'm gonna manually try and just go to the pathing that I want. Really important to turn on sound, because as you can see, when I hit a node, right, an event node on the map, it has a small sound to it. That way I know that I can, after I'm done with that event, I can just take the new event. Oh, and I missed that one. Let's do just a bit of going out of my way. Okay. Really important on fight nodes, like this one on combat nodes. If there's a yellow combat node, always make sure to be on top of it. As you can see, my workers are dying right now. That's unfortunate. Even though I'm close to level 400, it does happen, so don't be upset. Your workers don't die like for good. They just fail that node and that's it. But it's really important to get as close as possible, because if you're specifically on the node, right, the workers actually spawn right on top of your cart. So since your cart is on the node, it's gonna spawn directly on. Wow, this is so unlucky again. Okay, so because this happened, I got no other choice. I will be going towards neutral border zone with an empty cart, and hopefully it's gonna get better over there, because I didn't buy anything, because in the next town over I'm hoping I can find something for Seredina, which is Glish and Heidel. I'm gonna open the map as always. I'm gonna take the shortcut to get both of these nodes. Coming back to the workers, as you can see, when I'm directly on the node, they spawn really close to the cart, therefore they actually collect it faster. And on attack nodes, sometimes they can actually get bugged and they won't be attacking at the same time. So let's say two of your workers actually get stuck. That means only two of them will fight, right? So if only two of your workers fight, the probability of you losing is really high. And that also happened to me like twice, I think, so far. Okay, over here as well, I'm gonna check the shortcut. I only have one good node, so I'm gonna be taking the shortcut. This is the shortcut, right? It's beneficial to take it. You save up a bunch of food. Like, this is what you're aiming for, to actually spend as less food as possible and get the biggest amount of distance that you can travel. The reason I didn't backtrack again to Calpheon is because it doesn't have any food. So even though I would have actually probably managed to buy something, I still think I had something for Seredina. I chose not to do that. And there we go. This is what you want. Always buy this. Okay. I'm getting unlucky on the food. It's good I have one Glish, one Heidel, two Glish. I got lucky. I'm gonna buy 100 of this and 100 of this because that is the next city. And I'm gonna just buy 41 of this because it's the next city over. So as always, I open the map, auto path to the next city, and keep going on my way. Once you've done enough of this, you're gonna get used to it. You're gonna know the cities by heart. I usually avoid just one city because it's really out of the way, and that one is in the southeast, and we're not gonna be going to that ever. Right now I'm hoping that I can get the most amount of distance. I'm gonna try and get to Velia, but if I don't get lucky with the food, I'm most likely only going to be able to get to Heidel. So if that happens, I'll do that. It's not a big loss. It's okay. Don't stress too much. Okay, this very important. You have two paths, this one and this one. I'm gonna go through the bottom one just because I have multiple nodes over here that I can collect. Oh, merchant. So usually I go for merchant only if it's actually like 500 meters or less. As I said, sometimes the merchant can be really good, sometimes the merchant can be kind of bad and you don't sell anything, so don't go out of your way just to get him. It can be really bad. It doesn't guarantee that you're gonna sell something if you go to him. So it's not based on the resources that you currently have in your cart. As you can see, I try and get the nodes that are out of my way, but don't focus on getting too close to them. I try to get close to the nodes that I want, only if they're straight in my path. If not, I try to get them from far away. This is another shortcut. We're gonna be taking it because there are no nodes on that side. So we're gonna take that. As you can see, I didn't get that close to it, but on this one I'm actually gonna get on top of it because it's in my way. And as you can see right now, my workers spawn right next to the mobs and they instantly start fighting it. So always make sure to do something like that to ensure you have the best time save. Okay, now we're gonna go in and hopefully I still can buy something for Heidel over here. And let's see. I'm gonna sell this. I'm not gonna buy anything because I don't necessarily need those. Oh, 1k, that's decent. Nice. Heidel. Why is this exiting? I got 2 on Heidel. I got 3 on Heidel. Wow. Okay, so in that case, I'm just gonna wait 2 seconds till it refreshes. And I got unlucky. I was hoping a 4% discount on this, but unfortunately it didn't happen. So I'm gonna get 100 of this, 100 of this, and that's kind of it because my inventory is full. Okay. We're probably gonna be getting to Velia. In this run I'll be doing all the food that I have. Okay, we open up the map because this is okay, there's multiple paths over here. I'm gonna be taking the one that goes like this just because the nodes are actually a bit better, but just slightly better. I'm gonna open up the map and tell you all the routes you can take. You can go straight ahead and right, straight ahead, right, and like this, straight ahead. Oh, node finished. Let me just finish this. So like this, or just like this, like how I did it, or like this. There's so many routes you can take here. Just always take the one that actually gives you the most amount of nodes. Over here I'm gonna try and get this node as well, and I'm gonna wait. It's really important to take the nodes because, as you can see, it increases the level of your workers. Oh, merchant too far. And you get better rewards with higher levels. That's why it's crucial, I would say, to never change the workers that you're using for merchantry. Keep the same ones, never change them. Okay. I forgot to claim this, but it's not a big deal. Gonna sell. Okay, now the important part, food. Since I'm mostly like 90% free to play, I'm just gonna buy the food because it helps out with my pets. And now I'm interested in actually seeing how much food I need for the next town. Okay, 3.2k. So I'll make it. So I'm gonna see, I got 1 in Velia, which is really good, and 2 in Western. I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna get the whole for Velia, and I'm actually gonna try and fill it up. Oh, I'm close to 120 on this. Oof, so close. And Velia it is then. There are multiple ways of doing this. I see some people actually going through just 2 areas to increase the report on all of the towns. Basically the report, you get 30 for 100 amity with the seller in that town if you have 100 amity, and you get amity by also buying goods. So the more goods you buy, the higher the amity. I think you get 0.0 or 0.1 for each bought goods. Okay, since I'm low on food, I'm gonna just avoid this blue node because I'm gonna try and maximize the distance that I can cover. Actually, I'm gonna take it like that, and I'm gonna sit on this one so it collects it faster, and I'm gonna sit on this one. Careful on the auto path. Sometimes it can be misleading. In this situation, the auto path is good, but sometimes the auto path really takes you sideways. So make sure you learn the route and you know which way you're taking by heart. And this is gonna be in time, but it's really important to actually try and learn this this stuff, because you'll be doing it basically 3 times per day. Okay, I'm gonna claim this, and I only have specialty goods. At the moment I don't buy specialty goods because of the low LT. Basically for specialty goods like this, I only buy it like, let's say in the next town, I actually should have done this. In the next town I don't have anything to sell, so I'll just buy the specialty goods if I can actually win on them, and try and go and sell them in the next town. Okay, but only in that case. Other than that I don't buy it. Okay, so let's see. Oh, no, so I only can buy this. Okay, hopefully I can make it to the next town. Let's see. 2.1. Oh, I'm actually a bit lucky on this. So in this scenario, right, I got 2.173 and I need 1.5. But if I couldn't have made it, I would just exit. That's because your card, you can do 3 runs per day, right? So if you can't use up, if you can't get to the next city, it's actually a waste to like continue, because in the 3rd run most likely you're not gonna be full food on your merchantry run. So because I opened the map previously, I know that I'm very unlucky with nodes in this pathing, but I'm really happy that I can actually get here and sell a couple more resources. Okay. So I'm gonna sell this, sell this, sell this, sell this, this. Actually buy this. Okay, buy the food. And now, because I know for a fact, actually 1.3k, it was 1.5 to get back to Velia. I'm gonna buy a full cart, right? I'm gonna buy the cheapest one first, and after that just some random stuff. So I know, but I'm still gonna double check. I need 1.5, right? So I'm not gonna be going back to Velia because that's gonna be a waste. Instead, what I'm gonna do is actually go here and just end it. Okay, so this is what I got. Really, it was kind of an unlucky start with the cities that were messing me up, but we still managed to get like 4S with some decent results in it. The purchase and sold is actually really good. So this was the first run. We're gonna do all three of them. Okay, so let's see the next ones. Hopefully they are the same or a bit better. So right now what I'm gonna do is do the following. Since I have this full, I'm just gonna unload 16 of this, 75 of this, 75 of this. The reason I buy everything on the last run is because you actually get report and you want report for better rewards. So on the last city, always make sure your cart is extra full because you'll win in the long run. Okay, going back, as you can see, the daily food is 40k, right? And right now I can load up to 21k. So on the next run, if I use up 20, if I use up something along of 19, it's still okay because I can use it on the next run. You can put up a calculator and calculate and like see how much you actually need for the last run. So just keep in mind you don't have to actually spend all your food in that specific run in the first two runs. You can actually exit a bit prematurely, let's say. So that way you can maximize all three runs. So we're gonna go to Western, and now because the next city, the path that I'm gonna take, so in the first one, let's see, the path that I took was what? Caltheon, Etheria, Etheria, Caltheon, Caltheon, Florin, then Neutral, then Sardina, then Balenos. So it was like the whole map excluding these zones. I'm gonna always avoid the southeast one because it's a really big waste of food. Because there's only one city and mainly it's not worth it. Okay, so this time I'm gonna try and go Baleno, Sardina, Neutral, North Caltheon, and then Southwest. And I'll try to end on Trent. Uh, let's see if I get lucky on the merchants though. Okay. I got one in Velia, which is good. I got only one in Velia. So, because I only have one, even though it might be fairly decent, what I'm gonna do is actually end it right here and try again till I can sell at least one in Velia and then one in Heidel, which is the next city. Okay, second try. Let's see if we're lucky. Florin. I got Velia, 2 in Velia. Nice, this is what you want. Careful, as I said before. As you can see, I already have 25. Actually, that one is good. But this one, I'm gonna start off with this one. I'm gonna buy 75 of this. No, actually, I'm gonna start off with the other one. And just buy 100 of this because I can get it in. Glitch. It's gonna fill up a bit my cart. but I think it's still okay because it's minus 4%. Because in Velia I'll only be able to sell 100, right? Since I'm only gonna be selling 100, I'll be left with 25 for Glish, which is the second city over. So it's Velia, Heidel, Glish. So I'm gonna buy this and only get 66 of this. So I'll be able to sell everything in Velia. If I would have bought everything like 100 here, I would have been stuck with 25 all the way to Florin. So that's like 4 cities over. And you don't want that. So 1 minute and we'll go to Velia. And here we go. And we're gonna get ready to open up the map if we don't have a node close by. And let's see. Kind of unlucky. I'll try to get this node. Don't go out of your way to get nodes if they're like not yellow, basically. The rarity on this is as expected, white, green, like white being the worst, then green, blue, purple and yellow. And they give different reward points. You want to hit 100 for an S. Okay. Oh, I'm getting good food. This is promising. Oh, and here is the unlucky part. So, what I'm gonna do, let's see if I can buy anything over there. If I can sell anything over there. I can't sell anything in Heidel. Oh, that's kind of bad, but it's okay. Don't stress it out, okay? If you can't sell anything, because you'll get it in different runs. So I'm just gonna buy 100 of this, 100 of this, and I'm gonna get ready for Glish. I will go to Heidel even though I can't sell anything, and the reasoning for that is because I can get food. So I'll be going there next. And hopefully at least I can get some good nodes out of it. Never skip cities even though you might not be able to buy from them. As you probably heard, there was a sound cue that I ran into another node, so I'll just stop there, and I'm gonna do the same with this one. I actually got 2 on this one. But now, as you can see, because it's in the range, I'm just gonna go on top of this one. The map, kind of bad. Okay. And let's open this. Oh my god, no nodes. The nodes after that are awful, and we're just gonna have to deal with it. But I already have in mind what path I'm gonna take, just because of how the nodes are positioned. So we'll be taking a bit of a different route. rather than last time. Let's collect the money because we didn't do that. And over here, let's buy the food, buy the iron, buy the food. Unfortunately, it's still not gonna be 120 because that's life. 120, yeah, the crystals. The Padrijo isn't worth it, but the crystals, you actually want them. But I still can't buy them, so that's how it is. And since my wagon storage or cart storage is full, I'm just gonna skip. You want to get 120 as fast as possible, just to get as many crystals as you can. Well, of course you want the maximum, but that would be like your first goal. So this time I'm gonna go like this. I'll take the most common shortcut, I would say. As you can see, it's taking me a different route. Don't mind it. You know what you're doing. Okay. And this is where it gets really important to actually sit on nodes. When you have multiple nodes that are like really close together, and you can maximize the time you spent, because as you can see, even though I'm standing in one place, it still takes up, oh, make sure you don't misclick, it takes up food, right, -50. But nodes, actually, every node still gives you 75. That's why you, oh, I got another one. That's why you take all the nodes that you can, because you actually win just a bit of food from them. As you can see here, I actually chose that so I can just go ahead and actually get the other one on the side. And I'll get to Glitch. Hopefully we get a bit lucky on this one and we get enough things to buy for the next one, which is neutral, the neutral border zone. But let's see. It's always a bit of a hit and miss. Unlucky. What can I buy over here? Yeah, the gems and relic fragments, a lot of things, the dust. Yeah, you want to get up to this point, and the boss stamps, oh, so good. If you get to that point, it's actually the best thing you can get. Okay, let's see our luck. And our luck is really bad. Awful. Okay, but since that happened, I'm just gonna look for the next city that I can go to, and that's also really bad. So I'm just gonna buy one for Florin, because Etheria is a bit out of my way. I want to get all the way up to Trent. So I'm just gonna buy this and just keep on going. I might not make it depending on how much food I get, but I will do my best to try and make it. Okay, we're gonna take the shortcut again because that has the most nodes. If the nodes are really close together, I don't usually speed up, because sometimes you can misclick the node and it starts spinning around. And actually the spinning around, this is considered as movement, right? So it does add up to the 140 that you lose for, like, I think it's 10 meters that you actually covered. Sometimes the node is here, so you can just take it like this, but if not, just keep on going. I usually find that actually moving the cart yourself is really good. Over here, open up the map real fast, stop, because I was lazy and left it on auto. I did spend some food, but that's okay. As you can see, the top one has nothing, and this one is so good. Actually has a couple of nodes, so you're gonna be taking this one. At this point I can actually check if that's tempting to actually skip selling on that. I can actually choose to skip and go the other path, but it's gonna take me a lot of food. So on this run, since I didn't sell that much yet or buy that much, because I basically skipped like what, 2 cities, I'm just gonna not take that. But if you did sell a lot, right? Let me just get on the next node. If you did actually sell a lot in the previous cities and buy, you can now actually go like this and go down, so you can get like where the yellow node was. 1 second, let me get one more. And get the yellow, take a left, and get to North Calphion, and you completely skip Delph Outpost. But that's in case you actually sold a lot and you can get like 4S without having to go to Delph Outpost, or you don't have anything to sell over there, and things like that. I'm hoping in Delph Outpost that I'm gonna be able to buy something for Florin, or if not, at least something for North Calphion, because those are the two cities that I'm gonna be going to next. I'll be skipping most likely Epheria for this run and be going straight to Bear and Trent. Over here, unfortunately, I'm not gonna be selling a lot, and my cart is like half full. So let's see how lucky or unlucky we get. Ah, that's good. That is really good. Nice. I'm almost at the next level. So I got 1 in Florin, that's good. That's bad. And that is Calphion North. So I'm gonna be starting things off with this. I'm gonna be buying the rest like this. Oh, and I got the next level, I think? No, not yet. What's the next level over here? Next level is Grandstones, Alchemy Fragments. Not that important, but still a good buy. I got, what, 1 minute 50 left. Since it's a big distance, I'm not gonna be going through it with it. I'm just gonna wait it out. But this is actually where, like, I made a mistake. Like, not necessarily a mistake, but like, you could do something better over here. So if I got -2% on this, I could have actually waited a minute 24 and bought afterwards and hope for something better than this. It's always a hit and miss. You can actually end up buying for more, so it doesn't affect you that much per se. You only lose like a couple of hundred, I think. It's something really not that important, but it can be some extra money that you can get. We're actually gonna check it once the timer runs over and see how much we lost. Okay, so it updated and actually we won a bit because this went up by 2%. As I said, it's always a bit of a hit and miss. If it works out, it does. If it doesn't, well, that's life. Okay, we're gonna go to Florin because that's the closest one. And as always, when we go on the map, we're gonna open the camp map. We're gonna actually go the full route this time to get that blue as well. And we're not gonna be taking the shortcut. This is on the global server, and so in case you're wondering how am I this ahead or behind, I've always been doing this specific route or type or whatever you want to call it. Okay, so bad nodes again. Try and cut corners as much as possible. That's why after I exit the city, I actually control it manually. But careful, because after a node is done, it has this weird thing that it actually changes your camera view. So just wait like half a second after that so you know what buttons to press and you don't go spinning. The merchant is actually quite close, but I'll be missing it since I'm going in the city. But that's okay. As I said, the merchant can be a hit or miss. Only go for it if it's like really in your path, let's say. It's not something that you have to do like 100%. Okay, I'm gonna be buying this and this. You can also always check out the resources you have, so make sure to do that before starting to buy. Oh, that's nice, I got 2 in Calphion. I got this, and actually I'm gonna buy this because I can get it to, if I can make it to bear, I can sell it over there. We're gonna determine after we go to Calphion. Okay, let's speed things up. 2 nodes. Almost got none over there. Okay, I'm gonna take the short detour like that just to get the other 2. Oh, and as you can see, glitching out, and now I can't take it, so I'm not gonna backtrack for that. Unlucky. But what I will be doing is getting that one. Come on, click. Oh my god. So much spent just for a white. Okay, misclick again. Oh, that's so bad. Come on, disappear. Let's see, what else do I have? I have this one, and I'm not gonna be going for those. So let's get as close as possible. Try not to exit the border because it's gonna cancel your event. So don't be that greedy, okay? Because it's gonna end up making you actually lose rather than win. So keep that in mind. And come on. Well, let's hope for some good food over here, not like 500, so we can make it to bear without any issues. Okay, let's get this because I always forget about it. And let's sell. Okay. Now we're gonna get 1k food and immediately check where I can go. Nice. 3.2. I'm gonna make it 100%. Now let's just hope I got more things to sell over there. Florin, bad. Kaplan, bad. Bear, good. Okay, that's not too much. I can't buy for Trent, or I would have, but I guess that's okay. So we're gonna go here and let's see what we get. Hopefully we get some good nodes so we can get our second 4S run. Nah, I got 2 whites, better than nothing. Usually on this path you most likely get nothing. So don't get discouraged if you don't get enough nodes. A is also good. It's the difference is like the chest that you get is actually a bit better because you get a chest that contains some resources, but don't stress it out too much. If you didn't get S, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. You can do better in the next runs. Just don't overreact, I guess. Okay. Now let's get the first node. Hopefully, oh nice. And this is a search one. Okay. Well, oh my god, I have to get to that one. That's really lucky. And the good thing is that node is actually in my road, let's say to what's it called, to Trent. So we have to get there in 7 minutes, which is gonna be easy peasy, let's say. So this is most likely gonna be a second 4S run, because we did manage to sell and buy enough stuff. And of course the buying is actually the easiest one, because in the last city you're gonna be buying everything. So if you did it right, buying shouldn't be a problem. The distance is okay because if you remember, we started all the way back in Balenos, actually in Western, so that's like the other side of the map. But hopefully we get some good food over here, so we can manage to get all the way to Trent. And let's see. Okay, let's sell. These are, like, as you can see from my report, right? These are my, let's say, worst. Oh my god, this is the worst. Well, worst would be actually not being able to buy. Oh, I can buy 2 things for, no, 1 thing for Trent. Okay, let's see if I can make it there. And the answer is yes. Barely, but yes. So because these are, and there is a small chance I won't make it, and because that's the case, I'm just gonna buy everything over here, right? And keep on going there. Actually, I always forget this. 100k, thank you very much. And let's auto path to that. By this point you should be a bit familiar with how things, like how I do things. There is always room for improvement. Like if you're fast enough, you can actually not like auto path over there. Oh, this is so good. And let's stay on top of it. Oh, let's see if I lose this one again. And I'm gonna lose it. Oh my god, so unlucky. But it's okay. At least I got to take it. Really unlucky, happens. Not much harm done. Even though I'm not in the path, you saw that, you probably heard that it clicked, so I'm gonna stay here and just quickly hit it for some extra food. $800 left. We're gonna make it, but careful when you have this not so much food, right, like I do right now. Try and go slow, because if you speed up right now you might just miss the button or something like that and end up not getting in town, and that's not ideal. Okay. And we'll sell that. We'll get this. We'll buy some food, because why not? It's gonna help. And just because I'm not gonna be going. Remember at the start of this run, I said that I had like 40k in total, and I used like 21 on this run. I actually used like 20, so I'll probably have 21 on the last run. So that's gonna be good. So now that my cart is full, as you can see, I'm just gonna be ending it. And there we go. This is our, even though we didn't get that other that other orange one, not orange but yellow, we still managed to get a lot of points. Okay. Let's see right now. As always, open up and just take some out. I think this is 41, yeah. And just fill in 25. And as you can see, I only have 18k left. So I'm just gonna be trying to go back to Balenos. I'm probably gonna be ending up in Glish or Heidel, but still okay. It's not a big problem. You can always, and you should always, adapt to where you are and try and visit as much as possible, rather than just going the preset route and just not having enough things to buy, sell, and so on and so forth. Okay, hopefully we're lucky and we get two things. This run we're gonna be going Bear, Calpheon North, to Calpheon, Neutral, Serendia, and then Balenos hopefully. Can't buy, can't sell. I got one in Bear, which is good. but it's only one, um, and I can't buy for north, so, and it's only, it's bad. So I'm gonna choose not to do this run. I'm just gonna wait like one more minute and try again. I usually do this like 2 or 3 times, and if it doesn't work out, then I just go with the best that I get. But ideally you want to get two that you can sell in the very next town. Okay, let's see. Ooh, the prices are very good. Calphion North. Okay, I'm gonna be going with this because the prices are all down, and I'm gonna be buying. Oh, careful, careful! I can only buy 75 over here and 100 over here. That's because I don't want to go to Etheria on this run, so I'm gonna be buying 75 of this. I'm only gonna be selling in bear. I'm gonna be buying 91 of this because, as I told you, if you buy 16, if you play 16 on the first run, you're gonna be able to buy 100. So I actually would have won a bit on this. Let's put it like that. And I'm gonna wait a couple of seconds. I'm gonna be prepared for this. Not gonna sell a lot in bear, but it's better than nothing. Nothing. Hopefully we get some good nodes at least. Oh, that's decent, I would say. Over here, I'm not even gonna bother for the white one. Even though maybe I should have. But as you can see, I'm already really low on food, so I want to maximize the distance that I travel, so I have longer runs. This I think I can actually get in town. Oh, close. Hello? If that happens, just click on the icon of the city and just go in. It sometimes messes it up, let's put it like that. But it did make me lose some food, so fix your game. Oh, and this is so bad, only 500. Okay. Etheria, no. Oh, this is also bad. Okay. So I can buy 75 of this, and I'm gonna go ahead and buy it. Cause I'll be selling 100, and I don't in Calphion North, so I'll just take it for the meantime. It's 2 towns over, but still it's better than nothing, so. Okay. Let's see. Well, we're just gonna fast forward through that. I'm actually gonna go for the white this time. I think I should have gone for the first one as well. Slow and steady wins the race. Okay. As you can see, it takes so long for some nodes. And let's check this out. This is almost done much faster than a white node. So that's why it's important for some nodes to just be straight on them so your workers spawn as close as possible, because they don't lose time walking over there or trying to fight from a distance and stuff like that. Instant, as you can see. A lot of time spent and in consequence a lot of food saved. So merchantry does take a bit of time, so be used to actually spending most of your time in here. But if you get 120 report and you get this is very good. Okay, so don't even bother. Like, this is like one of the best things for free to play players. On food is bad again, but at least I can buy something for Delph Outpost. So as you can see, I'm almost full again. I'm gonna buy the extra 16 for Glitch because it's gonna help out, because the next town over is Glitch. And I'm just gonna pray basically that I get some good food and the next ones. So fingers crossed for that. And let's see on the camp map. Oh, bad nodes again. The good nodes and the ones that you can actually go a bit out of your way is the yellow, of course. And sometimes if the distance isn't that big, you can go for a purple as well. Okay. And let's speed this up. And let's check the shortcut. And I got nothing, so I will be taking the shortcut in this case. Let's check the rest of the map. That's decent. Actually, on this run, I might have, if I didn't have anything to sell in a Delph Outpost, I might have actually went for the other way around just to get that purple one, because that's a lot of nodes that you actually get. And people are trash talking me in the server chat. That's awesome. Oh, and I have one more glitch, so that's awesome. And I leveled up. Okay, since we dealt with that, really elegantly. I'm just gonna check this. Yeah, it's bad. So next down. Six minutes left, so I'll probably be getting uh, to the next town, and then I'll probably be stopping for a couple of minutes till it refreshes. That's also based on what nodes I get. So if the next town I got some good nodes, I'll try and squeeze in uh, actually getting from Glitch to Heidel, but we'll see soon enough. Also, on the map, right, if you have like let's say 2 minutes and there's some really good nodes, go for it, because you can actually the nodes, the event nodes get blocked when there's 20 seconds until the refresh, right? So if you can manage, oh, I got stuck, I lost food, awesome. Okay, get that. This is gonna be a close run because I didn't manage. I might get A on selling. Hopefully I get something good in Glitch to sell in Heidel, like a lot of stuff, because I haven't sold much, and I might actually get an ooh, I missed that. Oh well, that's life. I'm not gonna turn back because as you can see it had 300 meters, so it was like straight on the right side where I was, but it was actually losing me food. I'm gonna take this route. Actually got this node as well because more nodes, more food saved. Okay. No, I should have checked the map, but it's okay. I'll check it when I get out of the town. And let's pray right now to the gods of RNG that I get just a bit of luck. Well, no luck on those chests. No luck on this. Western. Ooh, this is... okay, at least one. Okay. How much? Oh, I might actually get to Velia, so this might be good enough. I think you need like 24 million to sell by 100 points to okay. I'll be taking the shortcut over here. 100 points for events, and I don't know how much for distance to get 4 S's on your merchant reruns. Okay, I'm gonna skip that just to save some food. Okay, let's sell first of all. Okay, nothing for that. Seems that I messed up somewhere. I'm gonna try and buy as fast as possible because I got 1 minute left. I got one in Velia, which is decent. I've been only getting ones. But let's see, can we make it with what food we have? Hopefully that's a yes. And it is. And I might actually make it over here as well. Hopefully I got something to sell. So where did I mess up? Got 100 over there. I think I messed up over here with... Oh, actually I never was able to sell those. Levels are really important, so try and get as many levels as possible because they actually give you some extra food, so make sure to level up. Always do 3 runs per day, and after level 25 it's gonna usually you're gonna get at least one level per day till level 25, but after that it's gonna start getting really slow. Okay, let's go to Velia. And let's get on the first node. And bad nodes again. This is like the worst run of the day so far. And the one with the least amount of food. So that doesn't help. Come on, some good nodes. And oh my god. Okay, my cart is going. No, this I hope I can actually get 4S on this. Oh, these are decent. I'll try and get those, at least 2 of them, just to increase my chance of the last S. But hopefully I get enough food to make it there in the first place. And hopefully I have something to sell, to buy. And get this. Oh my god, my luck is really bad on this run. And I have one. I only have one to buy here. Okay. Well, that's how it is. So I'm just gonna buy everything just in case we don't make it. I should be able to make it though. Wait, I had to? Oh, I'll take it. Seems like I didn't see it right. Okay. That's one. Click on the next one. Nice. Okay. Now I just hope to manage to get to Western. One more node after this. So let's start going in that direction. Oh boy, this is gonna be close. But I should be good. Yeah, we got this. Not even close. Okay. Actually doesn't. What I can do right now, and I'm gonna 1.2. Let's see if I can backtrack. 1.2. I'm not gonna make it most likely, but nah, I'm not even gonna try it. So because I'm pretty sure that I won't be making it back to Velia, right? What I'll do is actually exit town, right, with the food that I got left, and try and get as many nodes as possible. So let's see what we got. Wow. I got one. Okay, I'm gonna take that, and then I will just fast forward to whatever node is closest, and it's that one, which I probably won't even make it to. One good treasure chest, so it was worth it. Huh? Come on. Close. Nice. Got this one as well. I'm not gonna make it to the other one, but I'll definitely try. I got 50. Come on, take it faster. Okay, and that's gonna end right now. There we go. The third run with 4S. Now let's see. By the way, if you bought and sold less and you actually end up losing like 2-3 million silver, don't even bother, because as you will see, the resources that we get are actually what we're aiming for. So the first thing I'm gonna do is actually prepare for tomorrow. 75, 75, and this actually I'm gonna leave it like that. So for tomorrow I have enough. Okay, let's see what we got. And oh, and actually what I did forget to do, and I'll do afterwards, is actually send my workers off to do their stuff and to collect more resources till tomorrow. I'll just send them off to 1 day of gathering something, so they don't stand idle and get more levels. So let's see. That looked good. I didn't catch everything because it was too many, so let's quickly check. Yeah, looks okay. I got 2 Padrillo, which is not ideal, but I'll take it. And 2 Failstones. That's decent as well. You can get actually 10% scrolls, which are better, but we'll say we're happy with that. So now let's just wait 1 second. Let's equip our pets with the black spirit and just feed everything really fast. And let's start opening stuff. Okay. As you can see, I got 600,000 just from that. So that's why I don't even bother, because you still get some silver back. And if not, you still have the resources. So don't stress it out too much. Okay, let's open like this now. There you go. 5 plus another 5. That's huge. The amount of crystals that I got today is actually huge. I got 10 crystals. And 3 of them are actually kind of good. But let's fuse all the way up to rare. And we're gonna open the remaining chests. And then... oh, still not enough space. Oh, because of this. Okay, I'll just quickly check these. If there's 7s, I'll save them for my alts. Unfortunately, they're not. So let's see if I have any other crystals that I can fuse. I don't. So let's see how many more yellows we get. Okay, 1 armor. And 1 Godspeed, not bad. Seret, awful. I'm gonna be fusing that. So, let's see how lucky we are on this. Awful. That's good. I was hoping... awful again. Okay, let me see if I'm gonna actually waste the crystal. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing this. Actually, let me just put this one here because it's a 7 and I have enough. I really need some come on, give me a orange. Well, an orange, but not a critical one. Still, it's an orange. Just keep it for later when they add red crystals. And I would call this an overall worth. Got like 4 crystals, a lot of resources, a lot of XP. So this is always good to do. Thank you very much for watching and take care.